begin this session 6 dedicated to bringing it home. Welcome everybody. It is a real joy to be here with you as we gather today. And we're going to treat this session a little reverently. We're going to approach this like a ceremony. So at any point, if you want to go and grab your sacred objects or something that's special, I know Kristin was sharing, you got something special from your mum that you're wearing. This is a gathering to close this weekend. There are no endings here. There's no endings in sight. And we have the harvest day coming up on Sunday, the 18th of February, and then beyond and beyond and beyond. But this is, in a sense, the coming home, the bringing it home. And so we want to treat this as a ceremony, even if it's just a glass of water you want to go and grab and bring it here to hold the blessings during this next 2.5 hours. So Julie Krull has been doing an extraordinary job, and it's getting, the golden thread is getting longer and more full of gems and beauty and wonderful treasures, Julie, as we go further into this process. And Dr. Julie Krull from the Connection Field, who is facilitating the engagement session today, and Good of the Whole. And Julie, we've had 5 amazing sessions. We've now made it to session 6, and we are bringing it home. What would you like to share about what's happened until now?
It has been beautiful, and it's like we're telling a story. There really is this story arc that's forming here. So it's been really a true blessing for me to be able to try to synthesize this and create this. But first, we must start with a little heart coherence and bring ourselves all into this sacred moment together as we hold today in this reverent place. Let's take a few sacred breaths together. Just breathing into the one heart and allowing that one big breath to breathe us, to inspire us, and to dance with our little breaths. It's bringing us into this moment. And while you breathe one last time, if this is your first time here, we have to read this beautiful poem by David Lorimer that's been our theme throughout all 6 sessions. So if you feel you want to leave your eyes closed and just really feel the sacredness of these words, feel free to do that. It's called The Golden Thread. We are tasked to undertake a journey, to follow our golden thread into the labyrinth of life. Wandering along, we look out for something, when first we need to look inside for stillness. Content in silence within, we can proceed with surer step along the path, present in and to the moment. Sometimes we simply stumble. We lose the thread, forgetting who we are and where we're going. Just wait and trust. Don't think. Don't stress. Don't rush around. Listen to the quiet voice of your heart, the heart that knows, the heart that feels deeply. Only then can the golden thread appear, and in no time you'll find yourself at home at the center of the labyrinth of life and love. So we've been on a sacred journey. As you continue to breathe, let me just summarize from session 1 clear through session 5, giving you a little bit more about session 5. In session 1, during our exploration of humanity's sacred mission, we heard about unity, love, and consciousness. The visionary voices shared a unitive worldview, speaking of a coherent evolutionary process or wholeness in motion. That coherent evolutionary process is us and created us. Like a dance of the universe dancing us, the unified nature of reality has carried forward into every session. In session 2, we pulled the golden threads of unity, love, and consciousness into implementation. There was a strong theme of encouragement to bring nature and the sacred into all of our solutions, all of our work, all of our actions. We must be in right relationship with the planet to serve humanity. Then in session 3, we focused on synergizing for change. The strong theme was a recognition of the evolutionary impulse calling us to gather together in evolutionary purpose. There's a global movement towards synergizing organizations, communities, and networks for greater coherence. We recognize that there's a superpower on the planet, and it is us. Then in session 4, we focused on peacemaking. We heard from diverse visionary voices about the nowness of peacemaking. One said that 500 years, the last 500 years have been a spiritual preparation for humanity to emerge into full spiritual adulthood and actualize the divine in every area of life. We have an individual responsibility that begins with peace in our hearts and extends into practical actions in our daily lives. Peace on earth is the most compelling idea on the planet, and it creates a unifying vision. And now it has a due date, peace on earth by 2030. In session 5, we pulled the threads of embodiment. There was a common theme of moving forward with kindness and compassion for the good of the whole, to move from self-centered interests to the greater good, move beyond personal growth to the health of the whole. Cooperation has forever guided evolution toward greater complexity. Cooperation is our imperative. To embody this is to live into your divinity right here, right now. So here are a few tips for us. Our sacred mission has already begun. Try to bring in a semblance of humanity to everyone you touch. Each day, practice a little kindness, for kindness is an answer to someone's prayer. And look for ways to integrate the visionary voices into key decision-making roles, agendas, and collective conscience. Remember, we are co-evolutionary partners with the universe. We are all keepers of the sacred trust. Awaken your ancient memory. Remember who you are. It's time to come down from the mountains, step off of the mat, get up from the cushion and into your life, carrying the sacred into every thought, word, and deed. It's been fun, Ben. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us these past 5 sessions, preparing, and yet here we go, one more beautiful opportunity for us to be this divine inspiration and expression of who we really be. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you, Julie. It's been so much fun. It's been so much fun this Lunar New Year and this theme of awakening to humanity's sacred mission and international symposium and call to action. We've had tremendous engagement, great speakers, perhaps unparalleled collaboration, cooperation between impact networks and organizations that have come together to co-produce this, co-sponsor this, and bring this together for the good of the whole. Julie, thank you for your enormous contributions to making this what it is.